Mental influence on the state of being. The different experiences of terrestrial life force you to fluctuate through a series of psychomental states, around a state of equilibrium. These states are like waves that picks you up and down constantly, but imperceptibly. Currents can take you further, farther, anyone unable to stay longer in one place. Through vertical movements, you experience the inner world, and through the horizontal, the external world. But you are staying always, continuously, in the same environment, mentally. Life experiences do not make different from what you are but make you experience certain states of consciousness. They do not make you humble, strong, human, etc., but forces you to experiment certain conditions, humility, potency, creativity, etc. A man is humble while experiencing mental state of humility. Then there is not humble, experiencing another state. But in the same experiential conditions of life, some people feel humiliated, humble, others, not even close. Reactions to different people at the same stimulation are very varied. A man can be intimidated by a yell, another can annoy, and another may laugh at you and take you jokingly, etc. How each interprets and relates to his life experiences, stimulation, is decisively concerning its psycho-emotional state triggered as a personal response. The reaction is shaped by the personality pattern and personal experience. If one feels mental humiliated, will feel the sense of humility. If not, not. Feeling humiliated or not, in a given situation, represent a response given by your patterns of thinking. Realizing that, you can influence and mental control what you feel and emotional appropriate reactions, making some conscious rationalizations. Intellect and emotional experiences are interrelated functional, so by thinking you can control your emotional experiences, your soul experiences. There is continuous feedback, a closed loop, which operates in real-time effects on causes. We call this adaptation. You are, at some point, at present, as you think you are. If you let your mind be crossed by thoughts of fear, triggered by external stimuli, or the recall of traumatic experiences, you will feel fearful because you think and you behave like a coward, with fear. But as soon as you take control consciousness of the thoughts that comes to you, you can get out of that state of being coward, by refocusing attention and issuing positive thoughts on how you want to be currently brave. It is important to understand that you can change, in the present, mentally, everything about being. The situation that you are living now is the effect of your past thoughts. Directing your thoughts from the present, consciously, you get in the future into situations that take you to what you think in the now. Changes, transformations, can be made only here and now, in the present. But of course that your life will not change immediately because the karmic effects of all thoughts and actions resulting from your previous thoughts, will continue to produce certain effects, a period of time, but you can reduce these effects and even abolish, if you understand the causal determining mechanism, before manifesting in the physical, through techniques of burning karma. Dismounting old harmful patterns of thinking, fixations, blockages, you'll stop the cause of some negative chain effects. Establishing new positive patterns through exercises, mental training, auto-suggestion, reasoning, repeated statements that form conditioned reflexes, will trigger a chain of positive effects consistent with purpose. The content of the information that you hear repeatedly become truths for yourself, in your mind. On this principle is based the methods of influence and manipulation. If you repeat certain statements as auto-suggestion, those statements are reinforcing in time as beliefs and convictions. Repeating in mind and aloud, I am so and so, what fix in your mind through repetition in your subconscious, will inevitably influence your way of thinking and behavior, your actions and reactions. You can become what you believe firmly that you are, and you are now what you think you are now, according to your current thought patterns that exist in your subconscious. The fact that you do not realize very well the existence and their influence on your life, it's a different story. The role of the mind and thinking in the approach of awareness of the state of being, as well as your life transformation, it is obvious and undeniable. Awareness of this fact will give you the power to make changes, transformations, consciously, by your own will. At the base of this procedural step is intention. And the secret of success, i.e. achieving the intended results, lies in repetition, the focus of attention as often as possible on the intention, as a repeated reactivation, what gives with each activation, increased energy for manifestation. For example, the prayer recited once only has almost no effect, but if it is repeated several times daily, will produce miracles. But it must contain a clear intention. These are the conditions, this is the secret. In continuation, I wish you a wonderful day.